Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the best shooting guards in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM here on this list, the top 10 to be specific. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 13,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if you'll do subscribe. Going to be starting off at number 10 with Mr. Devin Booker. Let's hop right into it. D-Book is an elite shooter with a very nice release, and honestly, not a ton else to shooting guard position. Even though he is a Ruby, he's only 6'5", so he doesn't have great speed. He's a size. He's kind of slow, and his defense is pretty atrocious. So 82 shot three is great, and he's got some decent playmaking badges, but doesn't have a speed burster badge or anything like that. Not an elite slasher by any means, and certainly, though he has a great release, it doesn't do a ton else on the offensive or defensive end of the court. So not an incredible card, but definitely a great shooter. Now, Wally Szczerbiak, 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. You got 76 speed and excel, 86 shot three. Decent slasher. I mean, he's not a decent slasher. I lied. He's not a slasher at all, but he's an elite shooter, and he's a semi-okay speed defense-ish. Another elite shooter just like Devin Booker, but much better, I would say, in terms of the speed aspect of the 6 better speed. Got some better perimeter stats. He's still not going to be good in terms of defense or speed, but definitely going to be improved over D-Book, and I do believe he's a pretty obvious spot at number 9. Now, number 8 is going to be Isaiah Ryder, another one of the 89 mode reward cards. I forget which mode Isaiah Ryder's in. I think he might be in maybe triple threat offline. No, triple threat was offline. It's Alonzo Mourning. So I don't remember what mode Isaiah Ryder is in, to be completely honest. I know Wally is clutch offline, but 83 speed and excel, 76 shot three, 85 driving dunk on Isaiah Ryder. He's fast, he can slash, and he's an okay shooter with pretty decent-ish defense. Not a great defender by any means. Wouldn't say his badges are crazy, but he can knock down an open shot. He's got good speed. Don't love the release, but he is fast, can hit an open shot, and is a very, very good slasher, as well as not being the worst defender in the world and having pretty okay size as well. 6'5", not great, kind of like D-Book, but not horrific either. Number 8, I think, is fair for Isaiah Ryder. Number 7 got Kobe Bryant. I don't actually think Kobe on paper is that great of a card. I don't know. They didn't actually soup this Kobe card out that much in terms of his stats or his badges, but he plays really good in game. His release is really nice. He's got decent speed. He's a good shooter. Pretty good dunker as well. Not a horrific defender. Not a good defender by any means, but he got a couple decent defensive badges. Couple good shooting and finishing badges. They didn't juice this card statistically, but he's not slow. He's got a nice release, can shoot, and is a good slasher. So he's a pretty good card. Got a very good release. I like Kobe's release a lot. Movement is okay. Not amazing. Nothing special, but I would say Kobe's a very solid card, and he comes in at number 7 on this list as a very solid shooting guard option for those of y'all who pre-ordered the Black Mamba edition. Now, Desmond Bane going to come in at number 6. You have a 6'5" shooting guard, short wingspan, short arms. We know Desmond Bane has short arms, but 74 speed and excel, while not great, is acceptable-ish. 86 shot three, though, elite release. He moves really well. He's actually a pretty decent defender with 80 perimeter and 80 lateral, as well as he's got pick dodger. Really great shooter, though. I love his release. He's an elite level shooter, the best shooter yet on this list, in addition to being an okay defender and not being that slow. And honestly, the MJ dribble style is still very, very good. Just like last year, the MJ dribble style was great, and it certainly still is this year. So that will be great this year on a lot of cards, I'm sure. And Desmond Bane is one of the first cards in the game with that MJ dribble style, so that will help him out. Honestly, helps Wally Szczerbiak as well, but I don't think Szczerbiak is really fast or playmaking enough at all. But Desmond Bane, very good card. I am a fan of Mr. Bane. So ML Carr going to come in at number 5. I don't think ML Carr is a card that a lot of people are thinking about, considering he's not like hyped up, but he's a great promo card. Really, really good defensive card on the perimeter. Has great defensive badges. He's a pretty good slasher as well with an 80 driving dunk and can hit an open shot. Has okay speed. Release isn't great, but the D-Book dribble style is nice, and he moves well. He's a really good card. I mean, he's a very, very good card. I do think you're looking at a guy who, I don't know, is definitely, you probably already made your pre-order choices. So unless you haven't made your pre-order choices already, you wouldn't be able to pick this card anymore, but damn, he is very good. There is no doubt about that at all in my mind. So very good card again that you could definitely consider picking up if you haven't done your promo packs for whatever reason. So ML Carr, top 5 shooting guard in the game, though. I really think the elite defense is super useful. Now, number 4, going to go with Bruce Bowen. Bruce is 6'5", 6'6", somewhere in there, but he's basically Klay Thompson, like pretty much Klay Thompson. He's 95% of what Klay Thompson is. 6'7", 6'10" wingspan, nice size on Bruce. 75 speed and excel, 78 speed, 75 excel. 85 shot three, though, really great defender. Elite defender with really good defensive badges and a very solid shooter with an 85 shot three. Not a great slasher, not super fast, but not super slow, and he can knock down a wide open shot. Not going to be doing much in terms of movement or slashing or anything like that. We know that, though. He's a knockdown shooter with a good release and a very, very great defender. So really, really good budget 2 guard. He's a free reward as well. He's the Clutch Time Online reward, I believe. Now, Klay is going to come in as a 91 overall at number 3. I think Klay is an absolutely elite 3-and-D shooting guard. card option. 6'6" with 6'9" wingspan. Again, not great speed, but very good perimeter defender and an elite shooter, of course. Great shooting badges. Super solid defensive badges as well. Great lateral quickness on Clay as well, being a 91. And then he's got a very good release. Moves okay-ish. Good card for sure. Clay is elite, but I actually think Sam Jones is better. This Sam Jones that you get for 200 cards collected, I do believe is the best shooting guard that is currently available. Now, number one, I'm sure we all know who he is, will be available within the next few days, which is why I still included him on the list, and I'll get to that in a second. But 6'4" with 6'7" wingspan is short for a shooting guard, but 81 speed, 82 excel is very solid. 86 shot 3 is elite. He can dunk, not amazingly, but he's not a great defender either, which is kind of problematic, but I think he's the best offensive shooting guard in the game besides Brandon Roy, who's number one, by a pretty good margin, to be honest. He's an elite shooter with a fast release, like really good release, and he's fast. He runs himself very fast, has tray escape as well, which is actually really good. So he's got some really nice movement stuff, an elite release, and he's really good shooter, and he's fast. I think even though he doesn't play defense the way that Clay and Bruce Bowen does, I think his offense is so solid that he is the number 2 shooting guard in the game still. And then Brandon Roy is going to come in at number 1, obviously the best shooting guard in the game right now. I don't think anybody has him as of yet, but they will soon if they don't already. People are going to start getting this card, and 6'6" with 6'8" wingspan is crazy. Hot spots from everywhere outside the 3. He's got 88 speed and excel, which is insane. 86 shot 3, crazy. 90 driving dunk, even more crazy, and the defense is even pretty good. Badges are really good. Animations, I don't think he's going to have Embiid dribble style. That doesn't make any sense to me why he would be the only guard in the game with this big man dribble style, and I don't think he's going to have default small base with Robert Covington upper either. We're going to see what Brandon Roy has in game, but right now, I doubt it's this. So we'll find out here in the next couple of days. But yeah, Brandon Roy is going to be the best shooting guard in the game for sure, and I'm sure those will not be the 6 that he gets. So going to be an absolute elite card for sure. So hopefully y'all did enjoy this video. I know it's a little bit shorter on the top 10 rankings, kind of ripped through this video pretty quickly, to be completely honest, but I hope y'all did enjoy. Let me know what y'all think of this list. Also, where would you rank these shooting guards? Who are the shooting guards you're running right now, and what cards are you having a lot of success with the shooting guard position? Is there anybody y'all think I overlooked, maybe should have been a top 10 card, or I ranked too high? Let me know about all that. Love to hear some comments, get y'all's feedback, but hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.